Welcome to a new season of Sports Lounge with JLE Marte, where we discuss sports like family. I'm your host, author, musician, journalist, CEO, host, lead JLE brand shows, Jeffrey Edwards, JLE, my amazing co-host and trash talker, Marte.
Oh no, Jeff, you still announcing all them acronyms, huh? Lord.
Did you ever tell me to do it?
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
That's the theme song to the show. Man, talk my first album, JLE World. I own the music, don't mute nothing Facebook. And I finally got my co-host back on the show.
I know.
That's
Life is
what you
hectic, Lord. It is so hectic, Jesus.
So, playoffs, you been watching them?
Not faithfully, but sparingly.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know. I'm not excited. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean,
yeah, you got a lot of new teams in there, which
that
is
part. And I'm just like, I'm not used to that, or I'm just not wild. I don't know. I usually watch during the playoffs, which is sad that this year I'm just not.
because OKC is number one. They in there.
Right.
Which is like, wow. Pelicans made it, even though oh boy got hurt.
Listen, are you surprised? Look, are you surprised that Zion is not playing yet again? Okay, because I'm not.
Well, he got him there, you know. I gotta give him that, right?
I mean, okay, if you got to give him credit for something, okay. He finally
did ball out to get him into the play-in. He did do that. At least get a man that.
I guess.
Now, of all the series so far, because give a rundown for the East. Boston and Miami tied 1-1. New York 76ers. New York lead 2-1.
Yeah,
Pacers and Bucks. Shockingly, the Pacers are 2-1, but Giannis is out.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cavs and the Magic. The Cavs lead 2-1. The loaded West. The Thunder is 2-0 versus the Pelicans.
The Thunder. Okay.
Yep. Minnesota versus Suns. Minnesota up 2-0. Clippers versus Mavs is 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us to Denver versus the Lakers. Denver up 3-0. They have won 11 in a row against them.
I'm telling you, I've always said I like the Joker in that team. I'm just saying.
I remember when Brian Shaw was the coach and they kept getting people like, if they do it right, they got a loaded team come the future. Mm-hmm. And then they got Mike Malone, and he turned out to be the right coach for the team. And I don't know what LeBron did to that man, but I've seen on some sports on YouTube, they trying to say when they had the captains, he had picked Joker last, and maybe that's why it's a silent. I'm gonna lay hands on that team every time we play them because they've been up double digits all 3 games, and they just lay wood to them like we're gonna walk y'all down.
Because you know what, those are not just big men who just guard the rim or something like that. Like these are shooters. I feel like they play all positions, all the players on the Nuggets. Like I absolutely
the point guard just out there like, I ain't worried about none of y'all. Get that ball. Like,
right. For real. They serious.
And I know people go to the Church of LeBron, Bible study on Wednesday at 7. They want to try to find someone to scapegoat.
Here we go.
Shout out to AD. He's been balling out, so you can't say it's his fault. It look like D-Lo is going to be the sacrificial lamb of, man, he ain't playing that good. He's sucking, but LeBron fizzing out in the second half, too. I mean, he putting up numbers. 88 scoring in the fourth quarter. They're like, y'all punch him in the throat in the first half, and then after that, it's a wrap.
Well, again, he's one person, Jeff. You act like he's supposed to create miracles all on his own. I mean, Jesus Christ. The man
Where's your jersey at?
Listen, first of all, I'm wearing Georgia. Thank you. Okay. No LeBron, sir.
Okay, you sound like one of the people on TV like, well, I know he's supposed to be the best ever, but we can't blame him when they don't win. Y'all do it to every other superstar.
Okay, first of
When
all,
it ain't working, you supposed to make everybody better. You supposed to bring them in. That's what they done to all the other greats. But with this guy,
Jeff,
it's any meaning. It's his fault.
First of all, I was not even a LeBron fan. Okay,
I can't tell.
Yo hater ration. Okay,
the truth.
Yo hateration for him by default made me a fan. Like, damn, he's shitting on this man like he garbage. Hold on. I just hated on him because he whined a little bit too much for me. So I hated on him for that. Not his credit, his talent. You act like he trash because he 40.
I didn't say that. I never say that trash.
He trash because he 40.
No. He's one of God's greatest gifts, but he is the only superstar. When they lose, hey, you come here. It's his fault. see, it's his fault. He did it. But if it was Kobe, if it was Jordan, if it was Isaiah, the team lose. Well, you start playing, making the biggest money. What's going on, man? I gotta get team involved more. I gotta do this. You ain't hearing it. It's when the role players suck. If you you got me some more people. Like you got AD. They kind of get everybody you wanted. Why you ain't falling on the sword saying maybe I need to get them involved better?
Well, first of all, we've already stated that Anthony Davis is not consistent enough for LeBron.
Not even doing it in this series. Gotta give it to him. Averaging 30, 10, maybe one block. You got a fan.
I hate to jump on the bandwagon.
You know this person?
That's possibly maybe Chayla. She be using identity names.
You brought some help. I see. I got you. That's how you want to do it.
I need reinforcement. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, church has started. Go ahead, Church of LeBron. Go ahead.
I don't need to go to the LeBron church. I'm just saying, quit hating. Like, I wouldn't even been a fan if you wouldn't have hated so much. I'm just saying.
I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth.
No, you over exaggerate the truth.
How is you're the star player? Your team is losing to this one team. What are you not doing to make others better?
But what more was he supposed to do? Didn't he do his part? Didn't he score points?
They say he has the greatest basketball mind. He's a savant. Where's that savant talent getting other people involved? D'Lo didn't score. Where was this dude didn't do nothing first half. Harachimo, I'm saying his name wrong.
You got to want to be involved. You can't wait on this man to just keep assisting you to do your part. Do your part.
Sometimes the leader got to drag the mule to the water. Okay, no. ADA had a basket. Hey, I'm about to feed you the rock in the fourth quarter. You going to take it down low and do something with it? That's leadership.
Okay.
He won me. The other star player, they say, dude, why your team losing? You the star player, figure it out. What's the problem?
Because he the only one that showed up, apparently.
No, he did not. He ain't no AD because he like, nah, bro. I'm
just saying, you putting it all on him like it was something more he could have did. Like,
but then he the team.
Then he do his part.
They say he's supposed to make all the people better, Marte.
Okay, well, that's when the other people want to be better. Nah, you gotta want to be better to do better. That's how that go.
You sure you got a Georgia shirt on? You sure?
That part.
You sure that say Georgia?
Hold on. The fact that we got so many Georgia picks up in this draft, I'm just saying. Nah, you might want to get on board, Jeff.
Well, Georgia nice. I know it is not.
I thought I was gonna be going to a Georgia game this upcoming season, but I ain't heard back from my cousin. He know who he is, and I ain't said nothing.
You know he dress snitching.
Hold on, because wait a minute. But I ain't said nothing because this prom stuff is ridiculous. So I said, well, I'm just be quiet until I know that I could even afford it. Let me be quiet. I said, I'm going to just go ahead wear the shirt now, Lord. Ain't no telling.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yes.
Done.
That part.
You cried already?
A little bit because, I just want to be either at a game or in the company of, okay, these football men. Now, again, if I had enough patience to deal with downtown right now, I would be all through there. I don't got enough patience for that though.
That might not be the way you deal with it,
I just, Jeff, it's too much, Jeff.
Harassment is a thing. Just saying.
But guess what? If somehow I had a way or pass to just get on through there and bypass all that extra mess, guess what? I'm in there. Okay. But if I got to cut the wall of tape and get the wall of this, that, no.
Yeah, they broke a record yesterday for
that part. Okay.
275,000.
That part. That turnout was serious. I was like, oh no. That's why they shut everything down going up in there. It's like, first of all, I ain't been on the people mover since I was probably like 19. Okay. And I'm just being honest. I'm like, no, I ain't even trying to do that. I still ain't rolled the queue line, so I don't even know what that looks like.
And some people wrong charge $100 for parking down there.
I said, oh no. Okay. So if that's what you're charging me to park, what you charging me to get up in there? Nah.
You signed up, I believe it was free.
You can sign up, you can sign up to go into the draft space, or as they call it, the NFL experience. But that's like a whole lot of walking, a whole lot of standing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Sorry.
Yeah, I got you.
That part.
Yeah, so far Detroit looking good.
That part. Oh, look, I was watching on I think Thursday, because that was before the draft, right? And they kept showing shots of the water, right? Like off of
River Walk.
Yeah. And I say, when the water looked that blue, I said the water that got blue as hell. When it get like that? Somebody tell me, Lord, that water was blue. I said, oh
good.
They didn't put some treatment in it.
You would see those sites and it would look like that.
That part, I said, oh, okay, they didn't did it big, okay.
Now I was trying to see the pictures because they opened that beach up along the Riverwalk. They got down there. Okay, it's so much stuff along the Riverwalk to do now.
Exactly, and I was like, okay. It clearly has been a minute since I've been up through there, especially like in campus marches where they doing everything in terms of the draft. I'm like, damn. Now I know there was changes where they didn't put the rinks out, and is it a Ferris wheel? I don't know what that is.
I don't know that a Ferris wheel.
What is it? A swing? It's some type of ride thing down there, and then the rink and everything. So today it was still over 200,000. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying, boy. But okay, not only did you have a turnout of Michiganders, okay.
Yeah, the whole world, okay.
No, everybody, okay. It seemed like every team support fan base, the ones that go everywhere.
So like on Jefferson, they had like the helmets real big of every team where you could sit under and take a picture or something.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty so they did a good job, I must say, just from what I could see.
That's open the door for more events. So I know we got the Final Four at Ford Field in 2027. Yeah, we're definitely here for that.
Well, that's why I said one day when these interest rates get better and this housing market get better, I'm just saying, I think I might want to go ahead and convert to an Airbnb and try to collect this tax on people coming in for these events. I'm just saying.
Okay, it ain't a bad idea.
Look, so I'm gonna go ahead, take the next 3 years, try to get things together, Lord.
Yeah, it ain't a bad idea.
Okay, because
when you come up on Jefferson now off the lodge, that back street, you will see they put some townhomes over there now. And it just kind of freak you out. Like, I remember it was abandoned warehouses, like people walking their dog.
But
what?
But I'm gonna tell you what, all the condos they build in downtown now, Oh, they want at least $4,000 a month for.
Oh yeah.
I said, y'all done lost y'all mind, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was looking for my house, and this was like what, the Ferris wheel.
Okay, so they're gonna do that. Wow.
I knew I seen some type of ride or something down there. Now that been there.
Okay, that's crazy. Ferris wheel downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's certain clientele they want for the pricing downtown.
It's ridiculous. When I was looking for my house,
it ain't no better. You go there, Midtown, you better get a decent apartment for like no more than 9, at least 12.
No, 9 is beautiful. I don't even think it's 9 yet. Okay, because 9 is beautiful.
You'll be shocked you see something under $1,000 now. And it's like everywhere now. Like, how much you paying for your apartment? Damn.
No, it's ridiculous. I mean, now that part of home ownership I do appreciate, but I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't sign up to be Builder Jane at all. I did not sign up for that job. And it's like you cannot get help if you pay for it. Like they either gonna try to overcharge you because on the low they really don't want to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can't get them to show when they supposed to, or they try to change the price when they get there. It's always some shit. And I said, you know what? I just don't even feel like cussing people out no more. Like, but I also don't feel like I got to keep going on YouTube to figure out what to do. I don't want to be the maintenance person. Shit, I want to call you and say, come fix it. Now, I don't want to do it.
Oh man.
But I'm realizing that as a homeowner, you got to do it, and fuck that. So that's why I said I'm going to really try in these next few years to get this how I would like it if I'm looking for an Airbnb, okay? So I could charge the maximum, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and rent me a little whoop-de-whoop and just let it go. Now, I'm just saying, this is ridiculous.
You ain't playing with them.
This why, hold on, Jeff. This why I was trying to go rub elbows with some football men. Fuck this. Nah. Show me the way, Lord. I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Well, they do unfortunately think they can get over on females with pricing.
They do. And I'm just like, but then you know I did my research before I called you, though.
Mm-hmm.
So why is you doing that? See, when people play on my intelligence, that just makes me mad too. I'd be like, oh, okay, let me walk you on out, okay? Or I just end the call. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just over it at this point.
Astronomical price, like. Then you call back and say you got your cousin, the dude's gonna call. Oh no, man, it'd be $500. But when you told my cousin, it was like $1,500. Well, I got the price. Okay.
Listen,
I'll be up there with it too to make sure.
I am so over it. Okay.
Now, something new that's come up. Caitlin Clark has got a Nike shoe deal worth $28 million. Some people are not happy about that, given that you've been having some WNBA women balling, doing their thing, and they barely get a deal.
So, okay, nah. That's how I feel about it.
What's the new corner?
What's that? Is that in the new center area?
Yeah, explain us what that is. I ain't heard of that.
Yeah, what's the new corner?
Oh, new cornerback.
That we got.
Oh, from Alabama, he should be good.
That part. SEC represent. Nah.
Oh, there you go. He came here saying he want to check the number one receiver.
Oh, no.
He gonna shut it down.
SEC represent. Nah.
And yet the Big Ten won a national title. So what does that tell you?
But hold on, though. Jeff, you do know that the Lions is like beefing up the defense, okay?
They need to. They kept giving up the middle.
At the end of the day, I really like what's the general manager name? Brad what?
Oh, is it Brad Holmes or something like that?
Something like that. I like him. He a smart man. Nah, he just
so, like I told you,
the right people together.
Now the owner, she has set the mandate championship or bust. So that is the purpose of this season. So there cannot be no you win 30-3 and then you might win 30-27. All y'all defense need to be slapped. The standard is keeping them under 15 points now. You ain't no jumping around the scale and giving up points because you looking at the middle of the field, you giving it up. You taking teams lightly. Championship bust, man, you need to be locked in. There's no casinos, no strip clubs. Put the drink down, lock in for the season. Hopefully get the Super Bowl to win it, and then party your butts off all you want.
Well, I'm really hoping. Look, see, this is how I'm really a fan now. Okay, I'm not.
What?
I'm not. Hold up. I'm not a flip flopper or however Dan Campbell acknowledged those people.
What?
Okay.
You are wow.
I'm a for real fan. They didn't.
Wow.
Hold on.
Breaking news, America.
Hold on.
Oh, your name Holmes. Thanks.
Holmes, yes. Listen.
Wow, breaking news, America. All that hate she was spewing, now she a fan.
No, because you know what? I just felt like all the pieces was there. I just needed Goff to go back to the savage Goff I remember when he first started with the Rams. I just needed him to get back to that. Okay. And he did. Okay.
He beat the defending champs in their house. And that wasn't
that wasn't enough for me. That wasn't enough. Okay. Because again, I felt like he was still a little scared. He just
you beat the defending champs at home, you a little scared.
No, because you know what? He was folding so easily. It was like he was scared to be hit. And I'm like, you play football. Like, what is your
quarterback want to get hit? They pretty boys.
No.
They don't want to get hit.
You got to be a dog. You got to be a dog and have a dog mentality. Okay. He finally went back to that savage beast. And I said, and there it is. Okay. Now the team is cohesive. Okay. Now the leader
with that spin you put on this stuff.
No, because you know what? And then another thing, he kept on his record to be perfect. Fuck your record. Nah, let's just go out and play ball. Nah. Once he stopped being in his head about that record and interceptions and this, that, and the other, guess what? He went into beast mode. That's all I needed. Go into beast mode. Fuck that record. Nah, be a dog.
Spoke like a Fairweather Lions fan.
He became a dog, and then the next thing you know, I was just a whole fan. I was like, damn.
Oh, man. That is...
Who would have thunk it, Lord? Who would have thunk it? I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
I became a whole fan.
Now going to that watch party, that was bananas. They got routines and songs that play when they score a touchdown. They go hard for the Lions down there.
They do.
They go hard. I'm like, wow.
It's some die hard.
It was damn near packed just to watch it there. Like, wow, y'all really?
They serious. That part. Yeah. I'm like, I love football and all, but that's a whole lot of dedication for somebody I don't know. I just can't do all that. But Jeff, I did do a Sunday fun day at work, remember? And that didn't pan out because they lost horribly to the Ravens. And I said, okay, I'm not doing that no more.
They said, I'm done with them.
Look, no. I said I would not be prematurely celebrating them ever again.
Oh, Lord.
Until they actually get in the Super Bowl. Oh, now, when you get there, I do it big like that.
See, that's some Fairweather fans.
I'm just saying. But Jeff, we did it so big though that the one girl was like, "Well, if this is what y'all do for just the regular game, what is you gonna do for the Super Bowl?" Listen,
man.
Listen, we did it so big.
That Super Bowl party is gonna be stupid.
Listen, I said I won't do that again. Not till they get in it.
Hell, they might have something in Campus Marshall to watch it. Some people might sit out there and watch that. Like, I ain't coming outside.
I mean, but I was about to say, hold on. I was thinking, I was shaking my head, and then I thought about the month and what that was gonna feel like. Hell
no. now February is tricky because sometimes it can be 70.
Sometimes you do get that Indian summer, but Lord,
if it be 70 degrees in the Super Bowl and 20.
Jeff, and then
everybody
the next day, you got pneumonia, Lord.
Everybody barbecuing. That's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
With barbecue parties everywhere if it's a
That part.
warm day for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, don't let the sun come out, Lord.
Downtown it's gonna be just as packed because they probably will put it outside, so you can go ahead and watch it in there. We got it out here. Hell, we're gonna have something on Jefferson. If it's warm,
Is the Hard Rock Cafe still downtown in the CompuWare building?
Yeah, I think they closed it though.
They closed it.
Yeah, it might be something else now.
Okay, because I'm like, out of all the places I seen that they were showing.
What up, though?
Yeah, they said, I know. They've been using that slang. Everybody that came up there that was.
Now, I was getting mad because everybody talking like, ain't nobody going to say what up, though, on the mic. For real?
No, everybody been saying it, sir.
Yeah, but after Megatron did it, I'm like, okay, because everybody that spoke, I'm like, what up, Detroit? Like, ain't nobody going to say what up, though? That's the word here. Like, all y'all up here speaking, being all cordial.
Well, now they just said it so many times. I'm like, okay, stop saying that. We say more things than what up, though.
Yeah.
But that is us, though.
Yeah. Now, I met some people on the West Coast that there's like, nah, that's some Detroiters, man, came out to Oakland or somewhere. Yeah, that's Detroit. You can go to Atlanta, go to a club, and just say, what up, though? You might hear half spot like, man, I can't go nowhere from Detroit. They all out here. You hear everybody say, man, what up, though? D up here.
Oh, but you know, speaking of Atlanta, they fans been showing out too. I almost put on my Atlanta Falcons shirt, but I was like, no.
Nah. Now, your boy, do you like that little upset they got the black quarterback? They have to keep cashing them checks.
Wait a minute. The Washington guy? Or
yeah, Kirk Cousins, because they gave him some more money to be their quarterback, but they got their quarterback for the future.
For Washington, right?
No, Atlanta.
No, what I'm saying is the guy from Washington College. What's his name? Penix.
Oh, that's the college player. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
so that's who went to the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why you're upset. It's a business. They paid you handsomely.
I mean, listen. You know, did you peep though how ESPN had to walk back some shit that they were saying yesterday? Because it came off almost like they was hating on old boy, like he wasn't worthy. But
they was hating on the one dude from Georgia that got picked, the offensive lineman. Like, you know, he need to play more consistent.
Okay, true. And so but see, here's how they tried to rephrase it today was basically like, well, is he, is his stats supported? He went into the semi-conference. Was he in the national or the semi-conference?
Washington State might be the semi.
Was they semi?
I know the University of Washington, I believe that's one in the Pac-12.
Who was the final two, Michigan and who?
Damn.
I know. I can't remember. These brain cells is horrible, Lord. It's horrible.
I gotta look good. I forgot myself.
Jeff, look it up because I feel like did he go into the championship and lost, or was it the semi championship?
They beat Washington.
Michigan beat Washington.
Yep, 34-13.
Okay, yeah. Now, when he played Texas, the quarterback, he was in pure beast mode. Now, what happened with Michigan? I don't know. It's like everybody. Listen, everybody was scared or something. I don't know. It's like
Harbaugh will build a defense.
I mean, okay, I won't, speak bad on that because you're right. But so no shade to that. But I'm just saying, like, you try to find a way around it. I mean, and I just feel like they just was like, we overpowered. I didn't feel like they gave up. I don't know. That's just how I felt.
There was already a good team in defense, but you factored in and NCAA was coming after their coach. Yeah. We'll start giving them us against the world vibe. So they really, for us to shut everybody, we got to win the title.
Right. And they didn't pick a couple people from Washington because they still picking people from Washington. So, like I'm saying, like when ESPN tried to walk back their statements, it's like, but at the end of the day, it don't matter that he was picked this soon in the draft. Why should he have had to wait second, third, fourth round? Like, no. Like at the end of the day, this team, like you said, okay, you got Kurt over here, but Kurt get injured.
Appreciate the semi. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Kurt get injured. He a little injury prone. Okay, now let's be honest. You know, I love my Kirk Cousins.
Now, that made down in $400 million in football.
But listen, hey,
amazing. Wow.
Guess what? The next injury, next man up, boom, you got Penix. Now, what they need to do though, instead of just constantly sending him out, they need to put him in a couple reps. When you want to rest Kurt, just get a little breather. No. I feel like Jeff, but that's the problem.
The when typical football thing, you got this veteran you paid. You're gonna let this kid learn the game like they did with Mahomes. On the
sideline. You can learn the game.
You get lumped up, and if you get hurt, then we're gonna put him out there.
No, because see, I feel like when you wait to throw a man in the game like that, it
worked for Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, and Tom Brady. I mean, it paid off to their favor. I'm just saying, but those are a few list of greats. Hold on, but those are just a few list of greats, Jeff. Not everybody could do that, right?
Yeah, Tom Brady had a lot of help though with that.
Come on, I'm just saying.
Offense true. Yeah, but that's what they normally do. I mean, you got some if they ain't got nobody that's a good veteran, they're gonna start the youngest. You're gonna try by fire. You're gonna figure it out.
Listen, I know that's how it goes, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, okay, we in 2024. Let's try something different. Let's to prevent people like Kirk Cousins who injury prone from possibly getting injured from being overplayed. How about let's rest them sometimes, okay? And put the next man in there so he know exactly what to do, how to read it. Okay, get his feet wet. I'm just saying.
For your plan to work,
try something different.
You got to have a good offensive line and running game so they can take most of the work if you're going to start your rookie quarterback. True.
I mean, but that's
if you ain't got a good offensive line. I mean, hey, we paid you a lot of money to be a sacrificial lamb, dog. Because our line, I'm be honest with you, line is a little atrocious. So count to 3. If you don't see nobody, better start running because you're gonna get lumped up. We ain't doing that to our youngin. That's why we paid you extra to take the hit.
But this is all I'm saying. But see, he know how to he know how to do that. So I'm just saying, like, you might want to prevent your main guy from going down by just let him sit down sometime. I mean, maybe y'all up, right? And you like, all right, let's let him sit on back a little bit. Let's go ahead and see what this man do. Just like how they would do in like preseason scrimmage games, right? You kind of put your newbies in. You try to see where
the Lions need to draft a future quarterback too.
You said they need to?
Yeah.
I mean,
we got some nice backers, but who is the person that's going to be here for the next 15 years? The next minute.
Right. I mean, that's valuable right now.
In the draft, if it's the one they like, they should get them. So, okay, we got the defense together. We shored up those issues we had from last year. Okay, we do need to have that person that's going to take the Rams going forward once we get our ring with Goff and how far we can go with him. Before, okay, we need to move on to the new young guy.
No, I understand, but I'm gonna tell you what. Nah, no shade that I can't think of none of their names. Okay, but we didn't already had to put in the second and the third quarterback, right? At some point this past season, and the second guy that was in there, he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, but
I can't think of his name, but
that's the same as the one that is going to be our future.
Well, again, maybe they want to invest in the men that's already there.
No, trust me. Holmes is thinking about this because you need, if there is good quarterbacks in this draft, You need to have your
What do you
future.
mean? If it was shit, and that's why it was about
The last 2 years, the quarterbacks were horrible. You know, like these guys are awesome, and half the dudes ain't even start nowhere. So that was bad crop of quarterbacks.
Wait a minute,
Let's
who
say
we
this
talking?
year was better.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, are we talking about a different draft? Because this draft had a whole bunch of quarterbacks in it.
Yeah, no, not this one. The last two. A lot of them people are not starting because they really weren't that good. Now, this person as Lions going to Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I'd say so. Ain't nobody really changing up that much.
Look, I want them to.
Oh, he golf got buffs on now. What the hell? Lord.
Listen, I want them to. I hate to claim it and then something happen.
No, I mean, you speak to existence. They got a right to go.
I want them to.
Like any other team, you got to the conference finals. You should have learned more. Next year, you go to the finals.
Yeah, I really want them to.
I mean, the Pistons in 2004, they was right there losing to New Jersey, and they went and won.
I know. Every time you say the Pistons, Jeff, I just get irritated. I don't even know why, Lord.
We don't have no one in charge that has an idea of what system will win a title. They have talent. They're not drafting bums. Hell, half a Denver team was playing here not too long ago that won a title.
But that's what makes it more sad though. Like,
and
as much as I understand,
vision.
But here's the thing: as much as I understand it's a system, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but this is also, as you've already acknowledged, a squad of men who, in their own right, have talent. How come you just can't figure it out on the court? Like, what does the system got to do with you doing your job? Like,
the thing with basketball is, in my opinion, is based off what your system is that you think can win an NBA title. Because once you come to the players and say, we're going to be a version of the bad boy Pistons. We're going to have 3-guard rotation. The big men going to be under the rim. And we're going to have our second unit be the running gun squad. Now, all these people who were McDonald All-Americans across the country, and they all right where they came from, they was the top dog. I need you to be this bench player giving me 15-10. They got to put their pride down and think, I think what you're talking about might win a title. Okay, I'll accept that role. I'll accept this role. I'll accept this role. Now you know, okay, we're missing like 3 pieces. So when we draft, we need a big man, we need a small forward, and we need a point guard. Now you know what to plug into your system. But if you just keep drafting a bunch of talent, you can't play recreation basketball in the NBA. You got to have a system.
I mean,
everybody play their role and buy into it, and you.
Yeah, but the goddamn system don't work. So make it recreational. Goddamn, at least it'll be interesting. At least it'll be interesting.
That's the problem. Horrible. We don't have no one in charge that has a system.
Watch this.
That they're trying to implement.
Jeff, I'm about to call Ice Cube. I'm about to sign up for Twitter and contact Ice Cube and tell him bring his ass over his shit. At this point, I mean,
we're going to get a coach that's going to, a coach and a GM that's going to come together with a system and know how to plug the players.
I'm about to tell Ice Cube, come bring us some of them men in the big 3. Shit. Come bring us some of them men.
Yeah, we need a manager. I agree. We need one.
I'm just saying, Jeff, that's why every time you say the Pistons, I be like, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about the goddamn Pistons. Like,
it's simple. I know it's frustrating, but that is the core issue we have. We don't have a coach and a GM on the same page on what system will win a title.
Well,
so you know how to get the players you got now, put them in their roles, and add to it.
Well, it's very sad. And, you know, I just one day want to get back to the...
Like the Lakers, when they went and got AD, they decided their system was going to have 2 stars and a bunch of role players around them. It worked in the bubble because they had Rondo, former champion, true point guard. He tell LeBron, get out the way. I'm running the offense, get everybody where they need the ball. They had Dwight Howard.
Oh no, not he in jail, Lord.
He came in, did his job. They should have brought everybody back, and maybe they would have ran it back. But they didn't replace those pieces. So now they're back to LeBron, you're the man to the point guard. Ain't nobody gonna really give you that assistant that you trust to fall back and let him run the offense. And that's a problem. But they had a system that did show it could work. They just ain't replaced Dwight Howard or Rajon Rondo. And some of the other people that played these, Caldwell Pope is playing with Denver. He's one of their defensive people. So the pieces they had all went somewhere else.
Now wait a minute. Are you saying these people was on the Pistons?
No, on the Lakers.
Because we talking about the Pistons. Fuck the Lakers. Nah.
I gave you an example of coming up with a system and it worked.
Well, again,
we don't have a system yet. That's why we are where we are.
And I'm gonna say it again. And until you get a system, goddamn it, go play it like it's recreational goddamn basketball, like you trying to make somebody watch the shit, like you want somebody to come to the goddamn game, like you want a person to be interested in your ass. I'm just saying, act like you know how to play basketball, whether you got a system or not. Damn.
Involved, don't really care. I'm getting my money. I'm getting mine.
That part. Well, it shows and it's sad.
They do.
Nah. It's sad. I'm just
That's
saying.
how you lose 28 games straight. That shouldn't happen.
That part is sad.
It is. I mean, the Lions, who suck forever, is the new crown jewel of Detroit. Normally, it's the Red Wings, but they still in rebuilding. Now, Tigers, they've been to the World Series twice within the last 15, 20 years. They just didn't win. So at least they did build it up. They just didn't win. Right. Like everybody has done something, but since 2004, what the hell y'all doing? Like Pistons? Like y'all still at the back of the room. Everybody else has done something.
We done finally got all the teams to be in the city. Okay. Everybody got a new stadium. Okay. What's the problem? Like I don't know.
Just add Brad Holmes on.
That part. I love him. Let me tell you something. I love that man. He know what he doing. I like him.
Me too. He might have come out.
And since his success, that man you could tell he eating good in the neighborhood. That man said, shit. Okay. My pockets is fatter. Nah.
Oh yeah, he got cash. He got a bonus.
I'm eating good in the neighborhood. Nah.
I mean, hell, they had Super Bowl ratings for their playoff games.
Yeah, I like them.
Didn't nobody even watch the Super Bowl as much as they watched the Lions playoff games. And that's impressive with 50 million people want to sit and watch it.
It is. And you see how they turn out in droves during this draft. It's just beautiful.
I guarantee you this season, the Lions going to have more games on TV in that night.
Well, they will. But here's the thing. Now, here's where I said, now, this is ridiculous. Okay, now, this is the only thing I'm complaining about. Before they can even get in the playoffs good, they didn't already increase the value,
of course,
of what the next season tickets was going to be. And I said, listen, I could barely afford to get in this season. How you going to go and increase it some more?
Look here. Before the 2004 Pistons became a thing, my cousin was getting courtside tickets for like $6. We was at every game chopping up like this. College looks nice. The court looks cool. Oh my God, these are great seats. Then they started winning. I ain't got tickets no more. Like, okay, they winning now.
It's so sad. It's like I would just really love to be all up in there, but not for them prices. No.
And I don't like the seats. I'd rather be in the suite. Because them seats like they fall in, you kind of hunched in, like, excuse me, like.
Wait a minute, are we talking at Ford Field or at Little Caesars? Little Caesars? Exactly. I don't like that either,
Yeah, like when they was in the Palace, they were more better seated.
Yeah.
And then the steps is like this far apart.
That part.
I'm like, what the hell you trying to make me get 1,000 steps in?
Right.
I ain't trying to fall.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I've never been there for a Pistons game, but I've been for at least 2 or 3 concerts, and I felt the same. I felt claustrophobic, like I was squozen in. I'm too close to people. And like you said, every time I go down, I'll be like, okay, don't look down. I got to
I
look
grab on
up.
the rail, make sure.
For real. I'm holding on for dear
Going
life.
down,
Like,
going up, I grab the rail. I don't want no problems.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But if you able to get a suite, you got your own seats, and you can go sit and watch that way where you ain't around everybody. I'm like, okay, I rather have this. With that package,
hold on. I'm sure we could afford the suites at the Little Caesars Arena, okay, for the Pistons games. But I'm just saying, I don't want to go to no goddamn Pistons game. Nah. Okay, I'm trying to afford the suites at the damn Ford Field. I can't even afford the nosebleed seats.
I mean, and next season too, if you do get a ticket,
you're gonna be in the nosebleed section, spending your mortgage money trying to go see them play. I can stay at home, watch shit on TV, be more comfortable. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Hold on, yeah. Jeff. Yeah. I don't want to miss paying the bill to go to the goddamn game. God, can I just be able to afford to be a fan and come support? Damn.
Well, that's where I'm gonna have my press pass soon, and we can be at the press.
Hold on, get that together immediately, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be on my best behavior. But get
I'm gonna have a damn slinky wrapped around your ass if I got to like Scorpion. Get over here.
Jeff, I'm gonna try to really be together, Lord. In real life, I'm gonna really try to be together.
Mm-hmm. But Jeff, he just get over here.
Man,
don't touch nobody.
Yeah, the Lord knew what he was doing yesterday. He said, absolutely not. I will not be putting you in the room full of no football men. Sorry.
That's damn shame.
He said, no, I can't do that.
That's just damn shame, man. I did something I never knew, like, for real?
He said, that ain't a good look. I ain't gonna even do that, Lord.
I gotta keep you by the hip when we do the show live from now. What the hell?
Yeah, you might have to watch me with that good eye. Like, hold on.
Hey, had you locked in on, like, yeah, you know, we're talking about Marte, you know, we're talking about
you might have to keep me locked and chained, Lord. I'm just saying.
Okay,
but here's what I do want to make sure we absolutely talk about before we go there.
Okay.
Here's what we absolutely got to talk about. Okay, now, first of all, your boy and his team ain't in the playoffs yet. And what I want to know is how you feel about that, because it's been a long time since Golden State was not in the playoffs. Okay.
Well, they did the play and they just got whooped up.
So, but I thought that this last series that they had was like the play-ins, I thought was over.
No, they lost to, I think it was Sacramento in the play-in.
In the play-in.
Yeah, they made it to the play-in, but they lost.
Okay, but wasn't the play-in to determine if you went into the playoff?
Yeah, because I think they were number 10 seed, and they played Sacramento, I believe.
Okay. So now let's hold that thought there. Now, first of all, when have you known Golden State to be a 10 seed? When?
You don't really develop talent. You'll be a 10 seed.
Listen, at the end of the day, I've been asking.
I mean, the Lakers keep being in the play-in.
Listen, I've been asking for them to get rid of your boy a long time ago.
Well, the coach, he want to keep the core there still.
And that's horrible. See, they don't learn. You know, this is why they where they at. And so I don't even feel any type of remorse or
they lack a big man. When they won their first title, they had the dude from overseas. That was the big man, 7-footer. And then when they won again with Kevin Durant, he kind of 7 foot. You really can't win with these short dudes.
I mean,
you gotta have some size out there.
At the end of the day, they could have got them a big man if they would have let old boy go. They didn't let everybody but his ass go. And here we go. Here we are. All I'm saying is, Jeff,
I mean, they're gonna have to do something. I think that's why they general manager left to go get a TV job, because
Listen, because
He didn't want to be the one to have to break it up and deal with all that, so he left.
guess what? Sometimes you just got to make them. What was once a tough decision but needed to happen, it really for me is easy now. Like now, you can make some real easy decisions. Forget all this extra stuff.
Look at Klay Thompson.
Yeah, him
They
too.
was gonna give him like 47 million for 2 years.
Listen, him
He
too.
wanted
I'm
more,
just saying,
and
it's
he stunk
time.
it up.
We got to break up the monotony,
So,
people. Let's be for real. Let's just
man,
stop
I
saying.
would give him 15, like dog. I can't give no 20 something. You suck this playoff.
Listen, it's time, Lord. It's time. I've been saying it. It's time.
Yeah.
Break all that up. Nah. Get
I
you a
have
whole new
people
team.
in mind in place to replace him.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. We got to put the right people in.
You would have Steph going off and doing nothing else because the pieces ain't been replaced and they just look at him. And it's showing Steve Kerr is not a good coach. If you're a good coach, you can develop that talent that's on that damn team. Mark Jackson did it, and he was the coach. Why the hell you can't develop that talent?
You know why? You know why? Because he keeping toxic people in his surroundings. Now, he need to start cutting the ties, cutting the leashes, and saying, have a good day. Now, let's focus on basketball instead of all this extra business that's happening. Again, let go of the toxicity. Nah, get you some fresher faces and some fresher bodies, like you said, whether they big bodies or not. I'm not even tripping about that because
I know the West.
But I'm not saying I'm not saying if they did that that's a crime because I mean obviously you do want a big guy, but at the same time they ain't been had it and you was doing fine. So, but again, that toxicity could ruin talent. I'm sorry, it just does. Like you can't be cohesive. You can't be what they call it brotherly love. Okay,
he broke the team that punched no boy in the face.
Listen, at the end of the day, I've been saying let your toxicity go. They didn't do it. When you had the opportunity, when he was on the indefinite suspension, you was begging the man to come back when he was threatening to retire. Should let his ass retire. Have a good day. Nah, I'm just saying. Nah, I've been saying enough is enough, but no, you keep his ass there and look at where we at. Nah, again, I wasn't never a Warriors fan like that. But I appreciated them on that Western Conference end being the competitor, okay? The team you got to go through if you're trying to do anything. Now,
all them young teams drafted well, developed their talent, and now they have passed a lot of those teams.
All that toxicity.
So now they got to regroup. Them, the Lakers.
They got to They got to dismantle, then regroup. That part. Nah.
Who is our OKC from the years of rebuilding, drafting? They're the number one seed. Minnesota, top seed. Mm-hmm. Who saw that coming?
That part. Nah. But here's the thing. Now, I seen Minnesota coming. I didn't really see OKC. I didn't see
Anthony Edwards. I watched the Minnesota game. That dude like Baby Jordan when he trying to play.
That part. That's what I'm saying. I seen Minnesota coming. But I didn't
Jordan highlights. He playing like that.
I didn't see Indiana coming. I didn't see what's that other team?
Cleveland. They've been building for a minute.
The Pelicans. Okay. I ain't see none of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, I appreciate the freshness of things, but it still hasn't. The momentum hasn't hit me yet. Because again,
now, this is what people argue. Well, Golden State and Lakers ain't really in the playoffs. The big markets are not here. That's why you ain't really caring. Like, nah. I mean, you don't have a champion everybody respects. That's the problem. I mean, it took San Antonio when they got Duncan to really become a team that everybody wanted to beat because they started beasting everybody.
Right.
The first time they did it, like, y'all, that's a fluke, y'all. That's a fluke. Like, people look at Denver win last year, that's a fluke.
Listen.
We're talking about the NBA and rebuilding teams in the West.
Specifically the Warriors, because they trash. I'm just saying.
And that's so. If Denver wins again, maybe that might put the competition to where okay, we got to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's a quiet champion. He don't really talk smack.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Shaq and Kobe was winning, they were talking trash. Everybody, man, I ain't hanging out. I'm about to hit the gym because we're gonna knock y'all off the mountain.
Yeah.
And you wanted to watch every game because everybody was trying to beat them, but you don't have a champion everybody respect. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a fluke. We could beat y'all. Like, okay,
yeah,
that's what you're saying. But, I don't see them doing it right now because they made me in Houston when they had Elijah won.
Well, all I'm saying is we are approaching that territory where once upon a time it was the Warriors who was that Western. Before them, it was the Spurs. Now we're moving into the Nuggets. So, I mean, I could appreciate the involvement, but for a 1-2 seed to go all the way to 10, 11 and beyond, it's like, no, what is that? It's just who would have thunk it? That's all. That's my whole motto and mentality with basketball now. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not enthused. I'm not drawn.
I was gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Start picking up. New teams come in, old teams come out.
Yeah.
But hope y'all enjoyed this season premiere.
Yeah, we've been gone too long, Lord.
Yeah, you was MIA.
I know. I was. I had to get things in order.
We'll be back next week.
Same time.
If y'all enjoyed this, tell people about it. Keep tuning in. Have a good one.